থাকে তবে তো ভালোই হলো। তবে আমরা প্রেয়ারটা করে ফেলি। Mona Lisa has joined. Okay. So we can start the prayer. হ্যাঁ,
শ্রীদেবী কিছু বলছিল মনে হয় একটা।
Sridevi, are you saying something?
Yes, sir.
What
Sir, shall I say after the prayer or now?
Okay, after the prayer. Huh?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Om Shahana Bhavatu Shahano Bhunaktu Shahabirjam Karvavahai Tejashina Vadhitamastu Ma Vidvishabhai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, now Sridevi, please tell me.
Yes, sir. Sir, my question is, if a distribution is normal, then skewness will be 0. Right, sir? And kurtosis will have a value of 2.68. And sir, in the example which you showed us yesterday, there the value of kurtosis was 3.095 and skewness was 1.655. So sir, since the skewness here is not 0, we are considering this distribution is robust. And therefore, we are applying, we cannot use any parametric statistical tools. We'll go for non-parametric statistical tools. Sir, my question is, for kurtosis, is the range from 0 to 2.68? Any value which is higher than 2.68, that will be, for that the distribution will become robust, or the value below 0 also?
No, the robust means the distribution is skewed in nature.
Okay, it has no relation with kurtosis here.
No, kurtosis in statistics, that is the measure of the combined weight of a distribution tail relative to the center of the distribution. So that is not related to this one. If your mean, median and mode, that will be 0, then the kurtosis will be mesokartic.
Yes, sir. By kurtosis
is related to definitely the central tendency.
Yes. Sir, kurtosis is the picketness of the curve. That's what we gather from books. So there are 3 types of kurtosis. One is the meso, another one is plato, another one is lepto. So for mesokurtosis, meso is in between, not meso, meso is between the platykartic and leptokartic. And for it has a different kurtosis value, right, sir?
Particularly when you find that is this 3 is 0,
yes.
So central tendency is 0, that means your kurtosis is mesokartic.
Okay, for mesokurtosis, the KU value is 0.
Yes.
Okay, sir. And then it will follow normal NPC, normal distribution.
When pattern. It is mesokartic and it follows a normal distribution, then automatically the kurtosis will be the mesokartic, and the central tendency is 0. That means it will be the mesokartic.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Business group always depends upon the leptokartic, you know. Can you tell me why? Because maximum revenue generated, it indicates that is the revenue generation is maximum. Okay, so if you make the plot of the revenue, and you will find that it is a leptocartic. That means the peak kidney is very high. So when the its peak kidney is very high, that means you have generated more profit. Okay. So today we will learn about the mean differences. So can anybody tell me what is mean?
The mean is the average of observation.
Mean is the
Average of number of observations.
right. So now I am coming to the mean difference. What is the meaning of mean difference? When the mean differs.
Sir, when there are two groups and these two groups are not homogeneous, like they are heterogeneous, then their mean differs from each other.
Okay, suppose I have collected from you before my class about the SPSS. Okay, and that test will be the achievement test of SPSS. Maybe 20 items are there. So I have received the score. The mean is 10.5. Okay.
Okay.
And after learning this SPSS, I administered the same test or the equivalent test, and I have received the score, that is the mean, is 18.5. Okay. So initially 10.5 and next is 18.5. So if I calculate the subtraction, that is 10.5 is subtracted from 18.5. So that is also the difference, right?
Yes.
Whether this difference can be considered as the significant mean difference or not. If not, then what is this? Initially 10.5 and after learning it is 18.5.
Sir, it indicates that there is a significant difference between the means of the scores of the individuals when applied and when SPSS has not been learned and when SPSS has been learned.
Okay, so what is the difference between these two?
The mean is increased by 8 points.
Yes, so this difference is called the absolute difference. Okay, this is not the significant mean difference. It is the absolute difference. So when we are talking about the significant mean difference, that means we are assuming, that is, if I will collect more number of data, okay, there is high possibility that similar result I will get. That means SPSS training has some effect on the change in SPSS achievement score. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Hello. This is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you look at the SPSS. Okay. Visible?
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here I am writing the score. I am writing this score arbitrary, okay? Is it visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of 1 and what is the meaning of 2?
1 means initially the achievement test score, and 2 means after taking the training.
Correct. Very good. Okay, so this is the data. So in this manner, you have to put the data. Okay, so one side will be your score, that is your dependent variable, and another side will be your independent variable. And independent variable that should be categorical in nature. Therefore, 1 and 0, or sorry, 1 and 2 here, it indicates that is pre and post session. Pre and post training session. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So now if I go to the analyze and then if I go to analyze and then compare means, and there is one means. Okay, so I can keep it here, and session I can keep it here. Okay, then I can click it. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
So what we have noted, that is the mean is 8.3 and the SD is 2.08 for the pre-SPSS training session. And next is mean is 15.7, SD is 1.89. That is post-SPSS training session. So what is the difference? Difference is 12. Is it clear?
Sir, how come difference is 12?
Sorry, this is not the difference. This is the total data. Naki. No, I do not know what is this. Mean is, oh, acha, acha. So when 1 and 2, both I considered. Okay, that is irrespective of the group. Then the mean is 12.
Mean is 12. Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, and the standard deviation is 4.23. So when we will interpret the data, then interpretation requires reference. And this reference is total 12. Okay. And the SD is 4.23. So what is the result? Result indicates that pre-SPSS training session, mean is 8.3. So 12 minus 8.3. And you will find that is the SD. It is 2.07. That means within group variability high in comparison with the post-training session. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
And you always make the reference, that is the total. Okay. Now I am going to analyze again. Then compare means. It is written one sample t-test. Okay. So what do you mean by the one sample t-test? That means
There is one sample only, like one group.
one sample means not one individual.
আচ্ছা।
Okay,
So one
because
group.
here you will find the DF is 39. DF 39. And you will find the total, that is the mean difference is 12. That you have got here also. So one sample t-test means
Data has been collected from
this
one
difference from the population mean 0. Okay. This is the population mean 0 from there. In that context, it is significant. So it is not the pre and post difference, mean difference. It is not the mean difference. It is the total data and how far it is significant. And the 95 confidence interval is written 10.65, 13.35. Okay. Is it clear? Hello. So the population mean is 0. Okay. Now I am.
How population mean means 0.
Population mean always 0. No, normal distribution of population mean are possible.
Okay, okay.
So based upon that, it indicates how far it is significant. Now I am coming to the again analyze. Oh, it doesn't show. So I am going to the analyze, and there is compare means independent sample t-test. So this is my dependent variable and this is my session. 1, another one is a 2. So two groups are there because two sessions are there. Then okay. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
No, not coming now. Okay, now it is clear.
Yes, sir.
So here you will find the standard error of mean. You go to the group statistics, session 1, 20 individuals, but keep in mind that we should not use the independent sample t-test here. Why not? Why not? Because it is paired sample t-test. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So when it is paired sample, one sec, it has some. Okay, now you assume that is the first session. Okay, you assume that I want to compare the SPSS learning between the male and the female. Then it will be the independent sample t-test. But if I want to compare the pre and post test, then I have to use the paired sample t-test. Is it clear? So what is the meaning of paired sample t-test? When you will collect the data from same individual twice based upon the same instrument. And when it will be the independent sample t-test, when you have collected the data from different individuals on the basis of same test. So here test is SPSS achievement. And in case of the independent sample t-test, you are assuming that 1 means male and 2 means female. Okay. And in case of the paired sample t-test, you are assuming that is the session 1 means pre and session 2 means post. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I am presenting you the both one for your understanding. But if you want to do the paired sample t-test, then you have to follow the same principle. One is the, in case of the independent sample, you are assuming this is not the session, it is a sex. So 1 means male and 2 means female. Okay. If you think this is a sex, but if you think it is a session, then it will be 1 means pre, another one is the post. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
For example, I am writing here the variable view in case of it is a sex. Since it is sex, then I have to write the label. Okay, so male equal to 1 and female equal to 2. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Then I am writing the none. So value is 1 and label is the male. Add. Okay. Again, I have to put it. Value is 2. Label is female. Add. Then okay. And in this case, I can write down value means 1. Label means pre-training. Add. Okay. Clicking again. Value means 2. It is post. Training. Post training. Okay. Then okay. Is it clear now? Now it will be easy for you to understand the result. So if I click it, analyze, oh, this is not visible, no? You have to tell me that is whether it is visible or not. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
So here you will find that is the session. When I say session, so then it will be the pre and post session. Okay. So I can write down the P equal to 1, comma, post equal to 2. Okay. And in case of the checks, I am doing the M equal to 1, F equal to 2. Okay. So if I want to do this analysis, then I can click it, analyze, then compare means, independent sample. Then what we can do? So this is my dependent variable, SPSS H, and shakes is my independent variable. Define groups. Okay, already defined. Then I make it okay. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
No, there is a mistake.
Sir, I think male female से separate scope दिखता होगा.
Huh?
Male and female should have separate scope. Like they are two different groups.
Define groups. Group is 1 and the another is 2. Whether it is not accepting, I do not know. No. What happened? Is there any data missing?
Sir, in the below it is written T cannot be computed because at least one of the groups is empty.
I cannot understand why. Earlier it was there, but now it is not. I do not know. Oh, I understand. Okay. Now it will be clear. So if I go to the independent sample t-test, okay, so now I am getting the score. Is it clear to all of you? So this is the male Another one is the female. Male average is 8.3 and female is higher, 15.7. Okay. And whether this difference is significant? Yes, difference is significant. Okay. This is clear? Hello. Whether this independent sample t-test mean difference, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the independent sample because it is male and the female. Now I am going to the now I am going to analyze compare means, paired sample t-test, so then I find that is the mean difference. Okay. It is the paired sample test. And whether it is significant, yes, this is significant. That means the training has effect on the academic achievement. Is it clear? Now I am doing another thing. One-way ANOVA. This is the last one. The dependent variable is SPSS H and this is the factor. And after that, I click here. So my t-test was significant and ANOVA also significant. Okay. So now you will find the ANOVA is significant. So your between group difference is high. Mean square is 547.6, whereas the within group difference is very low. That is expected. So that is 3.96. Okay. So this is all about the mean difference statistics in SPSS. Okay. Sridevi, can you tell me why I have used the shakes as the independent variable for independent sample t-test?
Yes, sir. It is. The nature is independent. I mean, gender.
Yes.
We are using gender
Yes.
There are three types of t-test. One is the paired sample, another one is the independent t-test, and the third one, sir, I don't remember now.
With the one sample t-test.
Or one sample t-test. In one sample t-test, so we compare it with population mean, which is
Correct.
considered as 0.
Yes.
And in
Independent t-test, we are
In-
comparing the two groups, and these
Yes.
two groups are independent in
And
nature.
this,
They are
yes,
not correlated.
these two groups are independent of each other.
Correct. So Mousumi, can you tell me in case of the paired t-test, what is the assumption?
Pair t-test.
What is the assumption for paired t-test?
That the sample should be drawn from the same population.
Another one?
And it is true for every t-test that assumption of normality.
No. Ashita? Hello, Ashita. What is the assumption of paired t-test?
So when data is collected from same individual twice using same instrument.
Yeah, same individual twice. In the two sessions, same individual twice. Okay, and on the basis of the same test. This is clear. So our 4th day session, now it is over. If you have any question, you can ask me.
So can you please tell the meaning of prayer that we do in the beginning and ending of the session?
Sorry, I'm not getting. What are you telling?
So can you please tell the meaning of prayer that we do during beginning and ending of the session?
Your voice is very low. Meaning of paired.
The prayer that we do.
বুঝতে পারছি না।
স্যার প্রেয়ারের কথা বলছেন।
হ্যাঁ, পেয়ার তো। So pair means
না স্যার, আপনি পড়ানোর স্টার্ট করার আগে যে প্রেয়ার করছিলেন তার মানে what is the meaning of those mantras?
Oh, acha. Meaning of acha, mantra. Okay, thank you. We are dealing with the pair details. So pair and prayer, right? That means whatever the things you have learned, that learning now becomes complete. So from incomplete to complete, that is the value in Ravindric psychotherapy. And that you can find the same thing in Upanishad. That is the Om Purnamada. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, so whatever the things you have learned today, your learning becomes successful and becomes complete. Okay, good night. Tomorrow again we'll sit together at the same time.
Sir, I had a question. Sir, Purnima here, sir.
Purnima, please.
Yeah, sir, actually, this SPSS Act you have written, sir, in the data view. So, sir, you have taken it as a dependent variable. So, sir, without learning SPSS, they also had a score which could have been taken as a dependent variable, sir. So why it is only taken as SPSS Act, sir?
No, this is arbitrary data. I am just telling you that is this
Okay.
is the way you can do the mean difference test.
Okay,
This is
okay, sir.
arbitrary data. It is not any fixed data.
Okay, sir. Okay,
It is
sir.
a hypothetical data.
Okay, sir. Then fine.
Hmm. Any other question? No, nothing.
Sir, can I ask one question,
Sure,
sir?
sure.
Sir, sir, if from the beginning, if I could start, it will just take 2-3 minutes. Sir, suppose before learning SPSS, our mean was 10.5, and after learning SPSS, our mean was 18.5. So the difference came out as the difference between this M1 and M2 came out to be 8.5. Now, sir, this difference is the absolute difference. So we have to ascertain whether this mean difference is significant or not. Right, sir. So for ascertaining the difference, whether this mean difference is significant or not, we have to carry out these 3 kinds of t-tests. Any one of them depending on the nature of the variable, so to speak. One may be one sample, another may be paired sample t-test, and third one is the independent sample t-test. So in order to find out whether the mean difference is significant or not, we have to carry out any one of these tests, right, sir? This is the summary.
Depending upon your assumption.
Okay, sir.
Because your assumption is the effect of gender on academic achievement.
Yes.
Another one is the effect of training on academic achievement.
Yes.
So effect of training on academic achievement, then you are using the paired sample t-test, paired t-test.
You're right, sir.
But it is the effect of gender on academic achievement, then it is independent t-test.
And sir, for one sample t-test, where we consider
one sample t-test is the when total groups are there,
when
and
only
you are examining to what extent your data is different from the normal distribution.
we are comparing it with population mean.
Population mean.
Yes, and for all the cases, I mean, whether we consider if we
Yes,
consider
so irrespective of the any group differences.
and SIG will always be 0.000 if the mean difference is significant, right? So we have to see that only.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
SIG is 0.000 if it is significant. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.